Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Come On The Hoop Celtic. So if this is your first time viewing the channel, I would recommend subscribe, give us a comment below, give us a thumbs up, would be really appreciated. So this is a big game tomorrow, fourth round of the Scottish Cup, away at Ibrox to Rangers, the champions of the league this season. Congratulations to them, but this is a big game for both teams. So for example, if Celtic lose tomorrow, realistically, it's a whitewash unless we get a consolation win in the last league game at Ibrox to salvage something. They're unbeaten the last 4 games against us. We really have to come out for redemption because we obviously haven't been great this season. We've been shocking this season, losing the manager, losing key players in certain windows. It's just been shocking. So expecting a big tough game tomorrow. I don't know why Celtic fans are coming out with 3-0, 4-0 predictions. Like, they don't realise this team are playing against tomorrow. They'll be unbeaten all season, except in the League Cup. They got beaten by St Mirren. You do remember McGrath as well. But this is really a tough game. Obviously, James Forrest is a hit and miss for tomorrow. John Kennedy came out yesterday and said that's still analysing it and they'll do a late call on this. So hopefully he does get the run tomorrow. He features off the bench. So my starting lineup for tomorrow would be Scott Bain in goal. Look, he's been alright so far this season. He's had his games. He's had a couple of iffy decisions, but he has to be our established number one because Barkas hasn't really settled in, as we all know. And then Conor Hazard just being literally hidden from the fold. I know he only signed a new contract back a month ago, so see what the situation is there. Defence would have to be Oyer and Welch. Happy birthday to Christopher Oyer. He's been a marvellous servant for Celtic in the last 5 years, so I'm very delighted to have him at the team. Hopefully he stays at the club past the summer. Chances are quite slim at the moment. He's been one of our most improved players this season, considering the football we've been playing is being absolutely mince only for the last couple of games. So Oyer in there with Welch. Welch only signed a new contract this week. Congratulations to Stephen Welch. He's been great since he came into the first team. He's starting to build a relationship with Oyer. Hopefully Julian next season as well. We'll have to see what happens there. Taylor let back. Look, Taylor's been alright so far since he's getting back into the squad. Since now I know him and Laxall are being in and out due to injury problems and stuff, but Taylor has to feature. He knows how important this game is. He has a bit of a rivalry there with Rangers, obviously playing for Kilmarnock in previous seasons. So go for Taylor. Right back would have to be John Joe Kenny. What I say about John Joe Kenny is obviously he played the derby almost a month ago. So with John Joe Kenny, he has to obviously get it right, especially feel more comfortable passing it back to the keeper, not giving away a stupid corner, and then Morelos capitalising at the back post from it. So John Joe Kenny needs to step up to the plate, especially in this game. Midfield had to be Scott Brown, Callum McGregor, David Turnbull, Mohamed Ennousi, Christie, and Edward. The reason why I'm saying Christie is because, say, James is not fully fit, so I'll just put Christie on the right. Rosette Christie, as people have been calling him. But he did score in the last round against Falkirk. It was a nice finish. You know, he played well against Livingston as well. Mohamed Ennousi's on great form. There's a lot of talk from Celtic fans saying, should we get him on the permanent? He scored 2 lovely goals the weekend. So let's see what happens. Scott Brown has to play. Big thing about Bruni is play with the team, don't play for the occasion. So don't let them get into your head. Just command. I thought in the last game we played against them, done quite well. You know, there's obviously a chance that Sora can come on, change it around as well. If Brimley starts getting tired about 60 minutes in, bring Sorrow on. Callum McGregor has to play. Expect a big game from Callum. I thought in the last game against them, he was pretty good. I thought even at Ibrox, he was very good. We were unfortunate not to get a result that time at Ibrox in the league game in January. But let's see what happens. Like, we were commanding. I don't think he's going to go with 2 up front. Like, he could bring Griffiths in. There's been a lot of talk of Lee Griffiths being linked with Hibs and Aberdeen. I really think it's time for him to move on. He's been a great servant to the club, but it's a new regime. Whoever comes in, we need to move away from the old players and go with the new. go to new. Look, he still has in his locker, but it's the consistency and the fitness that concerns me about Lee. As I said, he's been an amazing player, over 100 odd goals for Celtic, but midfield wise, David Turnbull has to play. Turnbull's been outstanding, has to play with Edward up front. If it doesn't work well, it doesn't work out within 60 minutes. If I was John Kennedy and used my head and be a technician, whatever you want to say, put the two up front, give it a go. He might go two front tomorrow, the way he done it at Ibrox, Lennon done it at Ibrox. So we have to see what happens. I really believe this is going to go to extra time and penalties. I really believe it. There's been some cracking games in the past, like we go back to the 4-0 in 2018. We beat them at Hampden in the semi-finals of the Cup, and then we beat them the previous season 3-0 at Hampden, and then they beat us the previous season on penalties. Tom Rodgers obviously took the turf than the ball. The 2-2 game that went into penalties, and that was their first win over us since they were formed as a club. But it's going to be an interesting one. Rangers are not going to roll over. I don't know why Celtic fans are putting all their eggs in one basket and expecting a hammering tomorrow, because it's not going to be a hammering in not any way. Gerrard are going to have that team up for it. They want to go and win another bit of silverware. They're hungry now after doing the league, so it's up for Celtic to get it right. Beat them in their own backyard. They don't have the fans. We don't have our fans. It's a strange way football is being played in the modern day world at the moment with the pandemic. But we get on with it. We get on. My score predictions for tomorrow, I'm going to say 2-1. I think Rangers will score first. I think it's going to be, as much as I hate saying, I think it's going to be Morelos tomorrow scoring against us. And then for us, I fancy Christopher Royer, and I fancy also Edward. Because some people are saying Mohamed Anusi, some people are saying different players. At the end of the day, once the ball goes in the back of the net, Bobby Madden is going to be reffing it tomorrow, so we won't be getting anything perfect with Bobby Madden, as we all know. So let us know what you think the score is going to be. Subscribe to the channel if you can, and I'll speak to you all soon. I'll be back tomorrow night for a post reaction video, and I'll speak to you all soon. Hell, up the Celts.